Eugene, not exactly the best advertisement for a match at this World Cup. But then what do you tell two teams whose World Cup dreams have already crumbled?
It's hard, you know. I mean, like after you've come off a sad loss, and you want to play in the finals, and then you have to play a match like this, where you just kind of like, I mean, as a player, I would be very, very, very down. I wouldn't want to play this game. But at the end of the day, it's pride. The moment you step on the pitch, it's pride. Who's gonna win? That is when you go in there, and and most of the players, they play in the Premier League, so obviously when they go back, they will say, "Yeah, we beat you." That kind of thing between the players' point of view. Normally, when you step in the pitch, it's obviously you go out to win. You don't want to go out there and just for the sake of it.
Yes, and ultimately it is a live match. Let's ask Ashley Westwood what he thought of the England performance, because yes, they finished fourth. Yes, creditable performance. A lot of people writing huge positives, Ashley, but the fact remains that they end this World Cup with 3 defeats.
Yeah, they certainly do. Obviously, we can understand why they're getting some positive feedback. It's because there was no expectation, and at the end of the day, nobody thought that England would reach the semi-finals. But as the tournament grew, obviously as we beat Panama and you beat Tunisia, everybody then started to believe and then talking how good this England side were. But I think today has just highlighted that the fact that's been with us the whole of the tournament, if you ask me, is we struggled to score goals in open play. Only 3 goals in open play, and we scored 9 goals from set pieces, which I think is a World Cup record. So it's telling you that efficiency of attacking play is not there. And again, it wasn't there tonight, apart from the dire chance where he's tried to dig the goalkeeper and it's got cleared off the line. I think it just illustrated that we don't have that real, creative player, your Modric's, your Hazards, your Neymar's even, your Coutinho's. England have always been missing that, and I think that highlighted again this match.
When England look back, Eugene, will they rue the fact that Harry Kane, their talisman who scored all those goals for them at the start of the tournament, didn't score in the last 3 games? And without him, you were looking at a creative outlet. They created some very good chances, but the likes of Eric Dyer and all are not supposed to finish them. You want your leading marksman. Harry Kane was the leading marksman. Raheem Sterling didn't get a goal in this World Cup. So those are worrying signs.
I think if I look at the way Harry Kane has been playing, it does look like as if he's got some kind of injury or something, but he doesn't look like his natural self, And for that also, I mean, from a game point of view, they haven't been really, haven't got a creative support like normally other teams have. So he has to come out, play, help, come out of the place that he needs to be to score goals. So that is what is lacking in their game, that's actually giving him problems in getting goals.
Ashley, when you look at the Belgium performance, once again, a blistering counter-attack, the stats will tell you that England dominated possession, they had the better passing and everything else, but Belgium got the win. When Belgium look back at this tournament, do they look at it as a success, considering that this is their best performance at a World Cup, or they would be thinking, you know what, we should have been playing in the final, we were that good?
I think we've seen today the attacking players that they have, Hazard, De Bruyne especially, even Lukaku you can mention in that they have the players to go all the way. Certainly with your Brazils and your Germanys and Spains going out of the tournament, Belgium will be feeling this is an opportunity missed, and they've showed today again what they can do when they need to. But, the consolation prize is they finished third. It's the highest ever for a Belgium side. So it's hard to be, too negative about Belgium when they have just confirmed and finished third. But like I say, I think it's more what could have been, what might have been, rather than out-and-out disappointment, because they're really just one step away probably from winning the tournament.
Yes, and how do they look back on this campaign? Because, considering how the World Cup unfolded, Germany didn't make it through, Argentina didn't make it through, they themselves beat Brazil. It was just that 90 minutes against France where they looked all over the place, perhaps stage fright or you call it whatever, and that cost them a shot at lifting their first World Championship.
Yeah, I mean, that was a game I actually would say that really disappointed them. I mean, if they had gone through to the finals, maybe they could have won. But looking back on what they haven't achieved, and they can look back and say, okay, we finished third in this World Cup, so maybe in the Euros we can do better, and maybe in the coming World Cup we can do better.
Yes, well, actually, time is running out for them, isn't it? The golden generation underachieved in 2014, 2016 European Championships also wasn't a very good one for them. When collectively they look back, and it's very similar to the golden generation of England, isn't it? When they look back, they have nothing to show for all that class and all that pedigree.
Yeah, obviously they've got a bronze medal, but not many people remember the bronze medalists. The Euros 2 years away. they've got a chance to put it right now. You'd be saying in them Euros they'll be certainly one of the favourites. So they have got a chance to win something and have some proper silverware. But like we say, I think they'll definitely be going home on that plane tomorrow thinking that this was a chance missed, because they have the talent to do it, that's for sure. Even at the back, they're strong. You know, the central defenders, Vertonghen, Adderweireld and company, they're certainly strong enough all over the field. And the squad, you know, we've seen the substitutions. Fellaini's coming on. You know, people like that can turn a game. Mertens was sub tonight. They have some huge talent in there, and they should have done a lot more. You know, they should have got to the final, but it's hard. You know, tournament football, it never really goes to plan. There's so many elements that has to go for you. It can be something, a small margin, a referee's decision, even VAR's decision we've seen, that can be enough to stop you in your tracks.
Yes, Eugene, talking about England, yes, overall it's a success. We heard Harry Kane say after the game that he also didn't expect his team to reach the semis. But what do England need to do now to take it to the next level? You can be happy coming fourth, but as Lothar Matthäus told us in November, he said that watch out for this English team. They won the Under-17 World Cup, the Under-20 World Cup, and going forward they will be a major threat. But barring one or two players, you don't see, as Ashley was saying, the Modric's of the world, the Neymars, the Coutinho's, who can dominate matches, turn the match in an instant.
I mean, by England, I mean, what they can take from this is their very young squad, and the third youngest squad actually, and it's the experience that they will, which you can't just get it like that, but it's the experience that they got from those World Cup and reaching the semis. I mean, it's just a vast. I mean, we've got the squad that they are. They're coming into other next tournaments, the Euros or the next World Cup. By the time they go there, they'll be like immense. I mean, they will grow as players, and then they have players who are capable of doing it. It's just that the system has not worked for them right now. I mean, they have capabilities in them, and in the Premier League they have got good capabilities, and in the youth system that's coming up, it's brilliant. It's just that the result didn't work for them this year, but they've gained a valuable experience from this.
Yes, they have gained valuable experience. Who would have thought England would be in the semis? Who would have thought they would finish fourth?